This is life. This is life. This is what I know. This is what I know. So to me, this is life. This is life.
Hello. Alright, welcome to Collective, the yin and yang of League of Legends. So basically I'm playing Master Yi, you probably guessed. I'm using Ignite Exhaust, and I'm playing with Warwick, Ryzen, Janna, and Mordekaiser. And we're facing the guys that you saw, and I talked too slow for me to name them. But basically this game was really awesome. The way I play Yi is a little bit different than most what other people play. It's a little different because a friend of mine coached me through playing AP Yi. We lost that match because it was a 4-on-5 and those guys were just dominating, but I wound up coming up with a positive KD and over like 10 kills somehow. But anyway, so AP Yi is definitely not something you want to underestimate, but I took some similar aspects of AP Yi and combined it with ADE to come up with, well, a decent combo. Now, the first thing I always go for is a Doran's Ring and Health Potion, and then I start working on the Sheen, as you just saw. And the first part of this next two parts, or these next clips, is basically an emphasis of how I was getting my ass handed to me at the very beginning of all this. And it was very, very frustrating. I was tempted to stop frapsing this. I'm like, you know what, screw this, I'm just gonna die. But anyway, so Janna cast her ult there, and Tryndamere decided he's gonna go for it, but got slowed down in the process and giving me a kill. And yeah, I don't know, I really like Yi. His Alpha Strike is overpowered if you get enough spell power for it. I mean, he can take out virtually an entire wave of creeps with just 110 mana, which I think is pretty OP. Take off a lot of health from a bunch of other people in a team fight too, not to mention with the Wuju style stacking up with all the AD items that I start to use later on in the game. And yeah, I don't know, AD and APE, definitely that combination is really good. Now, one thing that I want to mention is once I grab that Sheen, I want to get some movement speed, and I want to get some lifesteal, and then I'm going to start working on my Lich Bane. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I just kind of go based off the general feel of everything, and I hate Karthus with a burning passion for that reason alone. That needs to get nerfed, or maybe I'm just whining and QQing. But anyway, that's my quote-unquote humble opinion about it. Anyway, so grab the Berserker Greaves for extra attack speed, and so I can start slaying towers a little quicker than that, and as opposed to just meditating so hard that they break under the sheer force of it. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so here comes Karthus yet again to wreck my day, make me pissed off. And yeah, so basically there was a lot of, well, as you can tell, it's 12 minutes long. There's a lot of highlights going on in this whole game. And here we have Warwick coming up to help Janna and myself. Sorry, I'm talking kind of quick. Anyways, we destroyed Karthus really quick. Hop on Bowser. I call him Bowser. We hop on Rammus, destroy him, and Tryndamere gets away yet again. Not a big surprise. None of us can take the tower at this point, so we just let him go. And well, yeah, that's what happens in that one. Anyways, here we come. Discover Bowser's in the bush. Go after him. Janna knocks him up in the air. Set on my Wuju style, my ultimate, Alpha Strike him, and this is where I start meditating, I believe. Yeah, and so because the meditate when you're APE is ridiculous, because you can actually tank 5 people just pounding on you like it's nothing. The only way that happens, or the only way that it can't happen, is when you get interrupted. And yeah, here we come up to the first. This is where all the team fights start, because I can't see how far it is into the game, but it's probably a little bit. I'd say maybe like 15 minutes in, I'm not sure. But anyway, a lot of this is trading out back and forth. Like, we always come up with a better ratio of guys coming out alive as opposed to being dead. And we had a lot of good people on our team. Don't get me wrong, the other team was really good too. I mean, like, they were wiping us out at the beginning like it was nothing. But I think it was just the general teamwork and the fact that we had an actual support hero totally made the difference in this game. But Galio? I think how you say it is Galio. Galio is ridiculously overpowered. Well, no, if he's played right. I was playing with a buddy, Krykota, actually, and I was playing with him and a few other people, 2 other guys actually, because it was we were gonna play with, but the Heimerdinger disconnected, and he was trying to connect the whole game, but it didn't work, so he gave up and started playing Vindictus, which I am looking forward to. Vindictus online looks incredible. But anyway, That's besides the point. I'll throw a link in the description for that. Yeah, we let Karthus get away there. But Galio, if he's played right, bottom line, he's ridiculously overpowered. And I believe that's called Stark's Fever, which I just bought. And I'm going to start working on the Lich Bane right away there. And yeah. So anyway, so here our Warwick discovered, yeah, I have a custom skin. That's why Warwick looks different than he should normally. But anyway, so he discovers that Bowser's going for the blue buff. And then I wind up taking the blue buff. Just to slap it in his face, and then we hunt down Bowser for a little bit. But I'm pretty positive that nothing happens there. Yeah, because he gets away from us. He's Ghost or something that a tank shouldn't be using unless I'm ridiculous and crazy. But anyway, so there goes Tryndamere. Tries to escape from me, but I ignite his ass, pop a cap up in him, and he dies. And I get the kill. Great. I always love getting kills. Here's here we come to the tower. I'm gonna start slicing it up, slicing it like a tomato. If you ever play Warcraft 3, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. A blade that can cut through armor and still cut the tomato. If you didn't play Warcraft 3, you're thinking I'm ridiculously crazy, but I mean, you shouldn't be playing League of Legends if you didn't play Dota. Well, I'm not saying you shouldn't be, I'm just saying you should know where this idea came from. And Valve and Ice Frog, the guy who, well, I don't even know his real name, but anyway, Valve and Ice Frog are creating a Defense of the Ancients game, and that's exactly what I'm looking forward to. That it's gonna cost money, but it's definitely gonna be worth it. I'm hoping it's nowhere near as hardcore as Heroes of Newerth is, because personally I'm not a big fan of Han. It's way too hardcore for me. I also play with a friend who literally jumped out of his seat and started dry humping me when he killed me, and it was my first time playing that game. So it's just that kind of general mentality that I don't like, of that whole hardcore aspect of it. Anyway, here I get my ass whooped, and take this as a life lesson. Try not to take on, don't chase a guy when the rest of your team isn't there to back you up, because this happens, and you can try to meditate your way through it. But Bowser comes up and he just kills you. Actually, Karthus killed me, but you know what I mean. I just didn't stand a chance, and I don't know why I did. And then I'm going to start working my Affinity Edge next, I believe, because I need that attack power, because I don't have any items benefiting yet my attack power. It's all my AP and my lifesteal, my attack speed yet. I believe I get my Last Whisper next. I could be crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's the next item I get. And the Armor Pen is really good, because I mean, if you're going to be Yi, Pantheon, and I think there's another one. They're just a glass cannon. Basically, they'll run up to you, they'll hit you really freaking hard like a cannon, then you just shatter them really easy like glass. And it's forth the analogy. But anyway, so yeah, I keep saying that a lot because I'm basically keeping this in one take. But here comes yet another team fight that I'm not in, and it looks like a 3-on-5 from my angle. It could be crazy, but I'm pretty sure Mordekaiser gets the kill, and Tristana, I believe, yep, dies. Gets shot by the Overload from Rise. Rise is awesome. I love playing as Rise. He's one of those characters that are definitely underrated. And here I come, try to slice up Galio. And Karthus comes in, try to save the day, but that didn't necessarily work out for him. And he'd be pretty upset. I know I'd be. And he tried to ult, try to destroy Mordekaiser, but that didn't necessarily work out for him. Now I'm pretty sure right here I'm just chilling up in the bush, waiting for a gank, and I see my opportunity, and I go for it, and I alpha strike Tristana, which somehow didn't work. But anyway, Warwick hunts her down, gets the kill, and then we're gonna start pounding on Galio there. Galio? The Gargoyle. I'm gonna call him the Gargoyle. I was looking through custom skins for the Gargoyle. I saw a Batman one. It was hilarious. I wanted to download it. I did download it and I tried installing it, but for some reason it didn't work. But so anyways, for the rest of the game here, for like the rest of the 3 minutes, it's essentially just us ripping up the base. We have to go back a couple of times because they all respawn and it's 5-on-3, and that's not necessarily the greatest of ideas. But Warwick, Janna, and myself, this one with Mordekaiser, but oh, excuse me. Yep, burped again. we just slice those towers like it's nothing. And again, I mentioned before in a previous video, focusing fire on the tower is, my opinion, always more beneficial than trying to get a hero kill. But yeah, that's always me, especially if it's like 3-on-1 and the one guy's trying to defend the turret. He's gonna die regardless as soon as you break the tower. And anyway, yeah, so there I go in, try to destroy all the minions so our minions can start focusing on the tower. That didn't work out, and then we go and we join. I don't think we joined anyone there. But anyway, so we hop in there, Rise snares, and we dominate. But then he comes up, tries to think that his guardian angel will save him, but the poor guy didn't see it coming, and I got the kill. And anyway, so we're continuing to slice up through the base like it's nothing, and it's a lot of fun doing so. And yeah, Tryndamere gets away, Karthus does not, and neither does their inhibitor. And yeah, I believe the rest is just straight footage, no more montage type film. And yeah, so there we're just exchanging GGs and start focusing on the tower. And I believe we go for the top one. Yep, yeah, we go for the top one. I meditate through it to the AP bonus. Now, if you ever heard of Hotshot GG, he's the one who invented the APE because he was drunk, apparently. I don't know, I have a friend who's virtually in love with him, and he was telling me about how this Hotshot GG is ridiculous. It's like one of the very top players. Personally, I haven't seen him. Well, obviously because I'm not in the same ELO as him, but I'm saying it's like on YouTube and all that stuff. But he invented the APE, and there's my combination with it. I don't know, it seems to get the job done. Come out with a couple of kills at the end of the day. Feel pretty proud of myself. But anyway, got another victory under the belts, and that's always a bonus. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take it easy. Take care, and I'll make sure to catch you later.